Welcome to the
Podcast
with your host Jay Rudy
and Mr. Third Strike himself.
Yes sir, man. My list drop. My list ashy, man. You don't care. Don't be talking about my list. Man. First off, how you boys feeling? How you feeling?
Cooling, man. Just another day, another dollar. Grateful to be alive.
All right, that's what's up, man. Thank God.
You feel me? No background legend today.
Yeah, so it's just us, man.
It's
so
just
thank
us
God.
today.
Thank God for being alive. I ain't saying. That just sound like it's all like thank God background legend in here, dog. But God, thank God for being alive.
You always ain't want the man here, bro. That's what they be saying in the comments.
You always gotta give God praise, you know. He's a good God. But yeah, man. So first off, we was having this conversation earlier. Would you stay with somebody that friends on you?
The quick answer, you feel me, that some people says, nah, I'd never do it. But the reality is a lot of people do it. Men and women alike, right?
Yeah.
So if you gonna fall into that realm, you gotta move accordingly. And what I mean by that is you can't make you can't be around somebody that you're making your whole focus and you not even on the radar, bro, because that's gonna drive you crazy. Because sometimes like they're friends on you because they like your presence, but they don't want to, you know what I mean, go deeper.
Yeah. Do you think like that friendship could survive? Cause I don't know, like you still gonna feel some type of way. You feel me?
Regardless.
Cause especially if she coming to you and be like, hey, that nigga, you maltrated him. But I'm gonna give him a chance.
How about this? What's the foundation of y'all relationship before you get friend zoned?
You wanted her. That's the foundation. Like, hey, I like you. And you know, niggas be like, all right, we could just be friends. You know. Because she be like, nah, I don't see us more than friends. And you like, nah, we could be friends, man. Deep down inside, you crying. And she coming up to you, telling you stories.
I think that's easy.
Telling you to the bestie.
I think it's easier to walk away from that versus like we knew each other for a little bit and then I try to shoot my shot and you're like, whoa, we're just friends here. I think that's when it gets tough. Because if you were just trying to get at her from the jump, I don't think she's going to jump quick into like...
But I think it's like that at first, though. I think it's like that at first because people be trying to mask it.
Right?
Like, okay. That's bestie. That's my friend.
I heard this...
but in the beginning, that's what they wanted in the first place.
Yeah. I heard this, whatever you want to call it, a while back. There's like... majority of platonic opposite sex friendships started because one party liked the other. How you feel about that?
I feel like that's true. And I feel like I always say, but I feel like it only the friendship could continue or last if it's the girl that like you and you don't like her or you don't want her or you don't want to be with her.
Okay.
Because I feel like if it's the guy that if you the guy that like her, it's not gonna last though. Because any little chance you gonna try to push up on her.
You don't think the girl do the same though?
Yeah, she can, but the guy, I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Because
if the guy like the girl, even if she slipped up a little bit, cuz gonna make a move, bro.
And you don't think it's the opposite way?
Nah.
You telling me
if the guy not feeling you like that? Nah. You're
telling me you having a dry spell. You not no dime looking your way.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, it's okay. Just come over real quick. Let's talk. Let me make you some food and you can tell me about it.
Nah, it's not going.
Man, y'all might not get together in a relationship, but what's not going?
It's not going.
What's not going? The
I
relationship.
feel like the guy could control it more though.
Control what?
If he don't like her like that, I feel like he can control it more.
A guy will still sleep with a dom they got in the friend zone.
Especially if they kind of like friends.
Yeah, and a girl, it's less likely for a girl to sleep with a guy she put in the friend zone than a guy to sleep with a girl that she put in the friend zone.
But I feel like Buddy's still gonna be hurt though.
Which part? What do you?
I'm saying I feel like he should just walk away. Cause she ain't gonna have no respect for you.
If he liked her.
Yeah, if he like her. There's no point on trying to. All right, let's just be friends.
You know, but there is some. Cause
how long you gonna stay though?
But that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like,
and by the time you stay, you already know a lot about her. And the minute she treats you any type of way, you like, duh, you ain't treat that nigga like that, dude. Like, you gave that nigga 10 chances.
Oh, you can't be the
I'm saying
pass bring up guy.
No,
like,
but I'm saying
now I'm the problem, but you let Johnny do whatever he wants.
I'm saying
now you just throwing it back here. You lost her after that. You lost her.
You gonna think that you gonna be like, bruh. Lil Rod, you feel me?
You go now you throwing back trauma in her face.
Lil Ronnie used to my shit all over you,
crazy,
dog.
Bro, that's crazy.
All of a sudden, I'm supposed to be the better guy, and you treat me like this.
Cause look, if we being real, like when I say you gotta move accordingly, bro, like if y'all still decide to be friends, you gotta do you, bro. You really gotta do you, and you know what I'm saying?
What you mean as far as like do you?
Like explore other options, bro. Don't be waiting around like a sad puppy, just sitting there, bro. Like, yeah, be friends. She talking about escapades.
But the other options don't feel the same, though.
It probably don't.
Trying to fill the void.
But that's what's gonna make her look at you different, right? Because if she see you moving on, right, and now you allotting less time for her, now she realizes the dynamic has changed. Mm-hmm. So something has to change, right? Especially if she enjoy your presence that much. Mm-hmm. Because sometimes a dame will get in a relationship with a dude just because she don't want to lose his presence.
So at that point, it's not real then?
No, in fact, it's definitely not. Me personally, brother, I don't know. If I wanted you and you ain't want me, you can't just come around whenever you feel like it. You know what I mean? Because it's like, yeah, I'm going to say it, it's a pride thing. Because in my head, you went looking for something better, you couldn't find it, so you're going to settle for me. I'd be damned if I'm, you know what I mean, the nice guy you settle for.
But would you give her a second chance, though?
I'm a madre to that lady, bro. What?
Do you feel like that's why guys maltrate them when they double back?
Because you gotta look at it. You gotta look at it, bro.
It's like an ego.
It's not even an ego thing. It's more like I wanted you. I wanted to give you the world, but you letting all these boys play in your face. Like I really want you. Now you're a mission to complete. Mm-hmm. You're something on the checklist now. Mm-hmm. I have to do it for my younger self now. I'm doing it because he couldn't get you, and now I'm in a position to get you, so I have to go all out. But to think I'm going to treat you good after you hurt me like that?
Bruh, that's crazy.
No, I'm out there telling you. I'm out there. Yeah, it's going to be so bad, you're going to actually like reconsider, do you like men? Like the whole, like me, I'm going to be the example that you tell everybody else about. Like, that's how bad I'm going to do you, bro. Like, you thought your ex did you bad? I've been taking notes. I got to top him.
Yeah.
I got to go one up. It's like, damn, he got away with all that?
Yeah. That's
the starting point right now.
Me personally, man, you feel me? I'm staying the course, you feel me? Like, you never know, man.
What that mean, staying the course? What that mean?
I'm staying the course, man. You feel me? I'm going to play my role,
For how long? What your role look like? Like, what that look like?
5, 10, 15, you feel me?
Still not picking you, bro. I promise they not picking you, bro.
I'm gonna play my role, lady. You want a friendship? I respect that. You know, I'll be your friend. You know, so I'm gonna stay my role, play my part.
But you know, funny thing is,
give you advice. That nigga did that for real. Oh damn, that's what's up, man.
The funny thing is, real. You know what I'm saying? This is speaking for external people, that things that I've observed, because I'm an observer. But when you have proper knowledge of the friend zone, it's the best place to be, right? First, you got to cut your emotions, because once you cut your emotions, The friend zone is the best place to be.
Used to be Mr. Friend Zone. Well, for your younger self, when you grew up, did you feel some type of way about it?
What do you mean? Friend zone was the best spot to be.
No, I said though, when you grew up, did you feel like some sort of animosity?
Not at all. I learned a lot.
Oh, okay.
You gotta understand. That's what I'm saying. Because back then,
yeah,
like I said, you gotta cut your emotions. Back then, I realized.
So what you learned? What you
so
learned?
I realized that that's the best place to be, because realistically, bro, most relationships come, they go. You know what I mean? You forget about it. That friend though, I learned your tendencies. You know what I mean? And not applying to me, of course.
Of course, man.
Of course, not applying to me.
We say here is true.
Not
man.
applying to me.
No
but,
faking.
You know, feel me? No faking. But you know, I've been told that a lot of guys enjoy the friend zone because they're usually that anchor from relationship to relationship, right? So they get the benefit.
What you mean by anchor?
Like the person that they're gonna fall back to, like spend time with, you know what I mean? It's that funny. You know what I'm saying? The one they're gonna spend time with, you know what I mean? And most friends know how to play their role. I just gotta be there, listen to you here and there. I probably don't even gotta spend bread on you for real.
That's
the other
game,
guy,
y'all.
right? It's crazy.
That's game.
It's crazy. This is why guys who, you know what I mean, learned how to maneuver in the friend zone are weary of their lady having very close male friends.
Yeah. Oh,
right?
So that's why dudes be like, man, if you got a best friend.
Yeah, it's scary because it's like that person knows the real you, right? You know what I'm saying? Growing up, there's a lot of females that I used to associate with. I knew them more than their spouse did.
Yeah.
Because I would get told the real, because there is no persona that needs to be put up for me. But women will put up a persona to their man because, oh no, I can't do that because I don't want him to look at me in this light, or I can't move like this because I don't want him to look at me in this light. Like I remember a while back, you know what I mean, long time ago. Yeah. I went out, you know, with a group, you know, from my homegirls, and then they, you know what I'm saying, they had their boyfriends or whatever there, and then the way they were acting to me is normal. That's regular. Like I see this all the time. Yeah. But some of the boyfriends was like, I ain't never see you act like this. In my head, I said, damn, do you even know her, nigga? This default setting. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And that's why, like, if you know how to maneuver in the friend zone, it's cool. But it only works if you cut your emotions. Because in that zone, that friend zone, you gonna see her entertain other guys. You gonna see her. Because when women are delusional, bro, they let a lot slide. Yeah. Right? So you're going to see her, bro, you let little Rodney do that again? Damn. Leave him.
Little Rodney will be playing with
Little Rodney a menace out here, bro. Leave him, bro. But they going to still go back and forth. Yeah. But the sad thing is, while you're in the friend, they'll be crying about little Rodney on your shoulder.
But for most guys, I don't recommend staying, dog, because that's a lot of...
No, if your emotions locked in, bro,
yeah, it's a lot of hurt. Cause a lot of pain in that job.
It's easier said than done. It's easier to say, oh, I'm calm my emotions. No.
Facts.
No, but you I ain't gonna lie, my dog said one of the realest things, and I felt that, bro.
What you said?
The nigga was talking about, because he told a story, you know, because this knowledge only come through pain, you feel me? So it only come through pain. Like, you had to go through it to learn through it, you know what I'm saying? So he pretty much telling me how he was locked in. He was locked in for real, and he got friend zone. Shawty wasn't going with it, but he really liked her. You feel me? Yeah. And you know, same thing we said. Lil Rodney maltreating her, doing her dirty, and in his head was like, "Why you letting this happen, bro? I would never do you like that." Yeah. I felt that, bro, because it's like, yeah, I wouldn't, but you let it fly. So if you come back, I'm doing you worse. Yeah. You know what I mean? But it's tough. So.
And do you feel like nice guys finish last, man?
Bro, they finished so last. You would have thought they was part of the.
I'm not a nice guy. I'm a good guy. I don't feel like.
Nice guys are ducks.
I finish last. You feel me? Yeah, I'm a good guy though.
Nice guys ducks. Nice guys are suckers. Nice guys are placeholders, bro. Because you gotta understand.
But placeholders to what though? If at the end of the day after she had like 3 kids.
If bro want to, you gotta understand.
But at the end of the day, she had like 3 kids. She been ran through. She choose you. Like, how do you finish last though? Dog. Why did that look at me like that?
Oh, oh, my hair hurt. Hey,
yo.
At this point, they gonna take this script because ain't no way. Ain't no where the cue cards at, bro. Hey.
Dog, that's crazy.
Oh my god.
Oh
hey.
man.
Hey, man.
But yeah, anyway, what we were talking about, man?
You know, it's funny because we're gonna do it a little earlier today, but question of the day.
Yes, sir.
So I seen this thing and like one thing women gonna do on social media is hype other women up, and I love that community. I love that. Like stand together, stand firm.
One thing about me, man, once a girl delusional, I'm finna push through that delusion. You feel me?
What does that mean?
I ain't gonna question her. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. You feel me?
Oh, we validate feelings.
Yeah, that's good.
Sure.
Hey,
you gotta validate it.
Your feeling is validated, baby.
But
I ain't gonna be like, why you do this? Where your accountability? Nah, I ain't gonna do that. We finna validate the feelings. That's how you feel. I'm gonna validate it, man.
Run with it, man. But so I seen some on social media. And it was, oh my god, the comments were beautiful. Like they were, they were praising the lady, the man, everything. The whole situation. But how do you feel about? Granted, we talk about BMs all the time, right? Practicing all that, woo-de-woo. But how would you feel courting a woman? You met God-fearing man, God-fearing woman who came to Christ afterwards. How would you feel courting a woman? I got 2 separate baby daddies, 2 kids, and you start courting her, and you have to wait till marriage to know her in a biblical sense.
To me, it's not even about the wait part. You feel me? Because I feel like wait, but at the same time, I feel like she should go marry one of the baby daddies. What? She should go marry one of the baby daddies. Like obviously, like one of them was for her.
Why do you think? Yeah,
So
obviously
we
not.
didn't get to that part.
Damn. So she's not even getting a chance to like.
Nah.
And it's funny. 'Cause I've also having this conversation with my dog too, right? And he said, "Oh, that's light work. I'm doing that right now." Everybody in the chat paused real quick. What do you mean?
Wait,
what? That's what I'm saying. Everybody in the chat said, paused real quick. Like we gave bro a chance to type. Because ain't no way one of my niggas going out like that. He's like, no. He said, the waiting part. You know what I mean? Like I'm saving myself for marriage.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, okay. Thanks for the clarification, because that's light. You know what I mean? That just discipline and you making a commitment with God. Waiting, that's light. Yeah. But it's the thing that not 1 but 2 baby daddies. So even if they're deadbeats, there's 4 sets of grandparents. You know what I mean? 6 sets of grandparents. Yeah. 3 sets of families that's involved, and then I come into the mix. Yeah. I'm not going for that. And it has nothing to do with the woman. Yeah, it has a lot to do with the woman. But it's just that situation just makes me feel like there's going to be a lacking of peace.
Yeah, and it goes back to the what we discussed like last podcast about the compliment part. Basically, you did what you had to do, and then you found like a sucker and stuff to marry. Okay, and I don't feel like he got the best part of you. He got the remaining. Okay. Basically, you was laying in the street, and he just picked you up and washed you off and took you to the hospital.
Sounds renewed.
He told him what was wrong with you. Get you some Tylenol.
All right, so what about you? I wanted him on this episode, but he couldn't make it. But he brought up the point of, shout out to my boy, he brought up to the point of women in the church, women of God, pretty much playing in a sense of like quick to friend zone a man of God. Yeah. Because in that environment, you all are seeking the same notions. But his point was, they don't live that life Monday through Saturday, only on Sundays. Mm-hmm. So the man of God in the church is over here playing the simp, trying to, do the Christian things and abide by her. But Monday through Saturday, she getting cracked by Lil Rodney. They don't even know how to spell God.
Oh, Lil Rodney, bro. Lil Rodney, crazy.
So, what do you think that for? Like, with the validity of that statement, that a lot of men of God are getting finessed, because that aligns with scripture, to save yourself from marriage, and that's how you consecrate the marriage and all that. But the women of God be living double lives.
Yeah, I think it'd be crazy because like most women be like delusional. They be delusional in the sense of, all right, he's like the safe option. Mm-hmm. Just like last podcast, like I see myself marrying him, but Lil Rodney putting foot on neck. Yeah.
Foot on neck.
Lil Rodney going crazy.
Right,
you like that's crazy. You like Dave, but I don't feel they don't feel like the man of God is gonna do that to them. So they go to Lil Rodney, and they trying to hold on to Lil Rodney as
much as
possible
to the man of God
until they get convicted, by the Holy Spirit. Then they're like, all right, I should
talk to the man of God.
Talk to the man of God because he's like for me. And a lot of girls in the church always be saying too, like, oh, I want me a hood Christian guy too. And it's like,
Lil Rodney ain't that. I mean, Lil Rodney hood, but he ain't Christian.
Like,
and Christian, man of God.
Yeah, it don't make no sense. So,
and and this goes back to something I always try to preach to my young bulls too. It's like, never change who you are to appease a woman. Yeah. And what that mean is, if a lot of times I see like it be dudes, bro, like I know really get downs, like they really bag, no effort, but as soon as they really infatuated with the down, they get played in their face, and I'm like, bro, because and then they'll come say, oh, bro, the dimes I don't even care about I could get, but the one I want I can't. It's like, because the ones you don't care about, you are being your whole true self, and you don't care if they like it or not. Mm-hmm. But the ones that you actually want, you're changing who you are, bro. Yeah. So that's why I say, if you really want to lock in with a dime, you gotta let her see the good, bad, and the ugly, bro. And if she rocking with it, boom, you know what I'm saying? Let her see the great sides. Yeah. Because you're not gonna come over here thinking I'm the safe option. Mm-hmm. Oh no, I'm a problem. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But I'm a problem with control.
Yeah. And they be quick to throw that the man of God too, like
what?
They be quick to throw that at the same time, like you human too,
That's what I'm saying.
Like you human and you're a man of God, like you have feelings.
Right, like I'm still human at the end of the day. Yeah. Like, yes, I'm working to, be in the presence of the Lord, but I'm still.
You think that's some sort of manipulation?
Oh, most definitely, bro. Like I used to be portions where people like. Not the men of God wearing golds. Yeah,
we know Mark wear them golds. We know how you act, man. That's crazy. I've never seen nothing like that. That's crazy.
But it's like little stuff like that. Not the man. You know what I'm saying? Not the man of God at brunch with bottomless mimosa. I said, bro, listen. You know what I'm saying? Granted, there's some things the more you get in the presence of the Lord, you gotta let go. But it's like at the end of the day, I'm not going to come into the Lord and change my personality, like who I am. Yeah. Because he called us for a reason. Like he made us different for a reason. But just because my personality, that don't mean it takes me away from God. Like, even if you go into the because I be seeing people, they try to emulate pastors, preachers, teachers, etc. They're like, oh, nah, you ain't doing it right if you're not yelling. Yeah. I'm like, what do you mean you're not giving the word? The person they didn't give the word right because they didn't yell. I mean, just because one person, that don't mean they gotta yell. You gotta go up there with your personality, bro. Because he called you specifically, so it's something about who you are that's gonna add, you know what I mean, that little pizzazz and touch the crowd that he wants you to touch.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it's a lot of spiritual manipulation out here.
Yeah, bro. Like
they'll be quick trying to manipulate you.
And my thing is,
by
bro,
scripture.
And the good thing is,
so you gotta know God for yourself.
That's what I'm saying, and that's the biggest thing. Once you know God for yourself and you read scripture for yourself, you stop trying to conform to what the world deemed good. Because the Pharisees, they ran the law, but they was hypocrites.
Yeah,
they'll tell you what to do, but they doing the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
And then they was condemning Jesus for being who he was because they said he wasn't following the law.
Yeah,
that's why I align myself with the Bible, and God gonna give you that conviction, bro. Right? And if you think it's wrong or you feel like it's wrong and you still do it, it's wrong. That's what Scripture said.
Facts.
Right? If I'm out here and I'm in the Word, I'm praying, fasting, going to church, you know what I'm saying, reading Scripture, and not just going to church on Sundays. I'm talking about church every day, like the way you live, reading your Bible, all that. He gonna convict me when he need to.
Yeah,
right?
He gonna tell you, man.
Not saying, and this don't apply to people where you've been living in sin so long that you don't even get conviction. So just, I ain't feel nothing when I killed, bro. That's not what we talking about.
Applying to you, man.
Yeah, this do not apply. I don't feel nothing when I sin no more. That's a whole different story about the conviction.
You gotta pray.
You gotta pray for that. But
God convict me.
God gonna always talk to you, bro. So that's why I don't even like that spiritual manipulation. I laugh at people that try to throw that in my face.
It's a lot. Plus, like, if you follow on social media too, man, it's gonna make it. It's kind of like make it harder for you to follow Christ because you've seen other people' perspective. You're like, damn, I'm not living like that. I'm not living all holy and down. You don't see when they fall as far as like them sin because everybody have that perception of just them being perfect. And you're like, man, I'm not perfect like that. Especially if you're like you new in the faith. You're like, dang, I'm not perfect like that. Look how they live in their life. My life is not aligned with their life. So that's why you have to read your word, fast, and pray to God. Like, just get closer to Jesus Christ so you could mimic him instead of people. Because people be hiding like their true self. And that's why it'd be a shocking when somebody fall or a major leader fall. You're like, wow,
I could never expect you only one aspect in it.
Yeah, I can't believe that. Yeah, so that's why it's really important to get to know Jesus Christ for yourself.
And that's really like the perception on social media really makes it hard for people to know people in the church. Like if you only see them on Sundays, you're never going to know the true them because of social media. They feel like they have to put on a persona around y'all. Like some people be scared. And it's funny because it kind of goes back to something else, but it's like my friend was saying, bro, tier 1 friends and tier 2 friends, right? Like he was saying like his homegirl was telling him like how, tier 1 friends, I don't like to share them with nobody, but tier 2 friends, they get invited to stuff, but it's okay if they don't show up, stuff like that. So when you put it back into the church, like a lot of your church friends tend to be like tier 3 friends. Like there's people you grew up with in the church, and if y'all only see each other on Sundays, y'all don't even know what they do outside of church. Like, so that's why even with leaders, like they only know them as their position, like a job title, because that's usually what it is. Like the pastor, the preacher, that's a job title that God put you in front of the sheep to speak. But if they only see you as a pastor or as a teacher and not as a human, when you fall, it's gonna be shocking. Like.
I'd be like, you watch TV?
Yeah,
you watch football?
Like I remember one time we went out.
Watch basketball?
We went out. Me, some of my boys, and some other people, and one of my dogs. Huh?
Yeah, the goals.
No, bro, stop being funny. It's bad, bro. So me and my dog, we eating a nice dinner, and then we both ordered a drink, and then somebody was like, "Not you getting a drink." Yeah. And I'm like, y'all act like this man getting drunk. He got one drink.
Yeah.
But because you got a position in the church.
They said that to you?
No, my friend. They're like, because you got a position in the church, why you ain't say that to me?
Yeah.
Why you ain't say that to everybody else that got a drink at the table?
Yeah.
Why you said it to that one person? My God, it's not him getting a drink.
Yeah.
I'm like, you minding it, bro. Like, now you just showed him, okay, I can't show you the real me.
Or that's like isolation too, and that's like putting people on a pedestal.
Yeah, like
church people be quick to put you on a pedestal, and then once you fall, they're like, man, you the reason they fall too because
like,
they was putting
you put me too high. You put me too high. I'm human.
You the reason they fall too because they was putting you on a pedestal. And you know who never falls? Jesus Christ. Put Jesus Christ on your pedestal.
That's the only person you should put on the
Jesus
pedestal.
Christ on your pedestal. But jump into another topic. You want to explain the story about?
Yeah. So I'm gonna say because before we get into the topic, I was like, we see statistics to a lot of things, but the older I get, I don't want to say the stats are inaccurate, but I want to say they're incomplete.
Yeah, about what?
Most things, right? In regards to, 80% of women do this, 10% of men do that. But it's like those stats only are based off what's recorded.
Yeah.
Right? What's reported. You know what I'm saying? Who comes out and say these things. And the reason I say that is because you always hear, and this is not to put one side over the other. This is just, it's eye-opening, right? You know, certain stats about women in other countries and, you know, getting taken advantage of and et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
But as of late, especially on like social media, you've been seeing a lot of men come out and tell their experience about being assaulted by women in Colombia.
Or even in the States.
Yeah, in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy to me, bro. Like, just because some of the stories they explained, I didn't even know was a thing, bro. One of the stories, this guy, I'm gonna tell the Colombia one. You can tell the Atlanta one. This guy was in Colombia, and he pretty much, you know, he met a dom there or whatever. She said, "Come back to the crib." She came back to the crib. She's like, "Oh, can I bring my friend so I can feel safe?" He's like, "All right, no problem." You know what I mean? He accommodated. He said usually he don't even do that. He don't even let these dogs come to their crib because, you know, he's usually on his P's and Q's.
Yeah, she said she wanted to cook for him.
Yeah, I wanted to cook for him. He said, "Okay, cook for me, no problem." So he said the whole time they dancing, they vibing in the room. The one that he initially invited cooking for him, but her friend or whatever vibing too. It's all cool vibes, but apparently, I forgot what he said they called, but I actually confirmed this with my other homeboy who actually frequents Colombia, right?
Yeah.
I actually was there this year with him, right? Because, you know, they got a couple of properties over there. And he's like, "Oh, yeah, that's regular. Like, the street name for it is Dragon Breath." I said...
And they put it in the food.
Yeah, and I'm like, "That's common." He's like, "Yeah, they put it in food." He's like, they put it in the food. He was having a good time. Next thing you know, his whole apartment, they robbed him. They took everything.
Passed out, fell asleep.
And then when I was asking my dog, and he was like, "Oh yeah, bro, it happens more than you think over here. Like, a lot of men just don't speak about it because, you know, a lot of men don't like speaking on things when they got.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like a pride thing to not show, dang, I was really in a vulnerable state. But he said some women will go as far as putting it on their private parts, so when the guy put their mouth on them, next thing you know, they just passed out and they just wake up. Got to go to the hospital.
Yeah. That's crazy because I feel like men are more prey to that because the girl could do it in your face. As a man, you probably won't notice it.
Yeah.
So when men do it, they gotta sneak around, you know, trick the girl and things like that. And when like you said, when men get got, they don't report it because they feel like they're vulnerable. And men don't like to feel vulnerable.
Yeah, or especially let people know they were vulnerable.
Yeah. And as far as like in the guy case in ATL, I think he's like a club owner.
Yeah, club owner.
He said he saw the ladies drinking by themselves. He went over to them and he asked them, "Hey man, y'all want to get a drink?" So they got a drink, and you know they was chilling throughout the whole night. He didn't want them. He was just having a good vibe, wanting them to come back to his club, to his establishment, and tell more people about it. Then they went to the after party, and they were just chilling, getting more bottles. And after the after party, you know, they seen like what he had on. They seen his picture at his club. They was like, "That's you over there."
He even said nah.
Yeah, he said nah because his mom had put it up. You know, she was like proud because he got an establishment. So by the time it was time for them to go back home, I think it was like 5 a.m. or something. They had to get an Uber basically, and he would be in the gym and he was like, "All right, the Uber taking so long." Cause the Uber was taking real long for it to get to that establishment. I guess because it was too late, and he didn't want to leave them there by themselves. Thinking about it, I don't think they ordered the Uber for real.
They probably never did.
They probably never did. But so he was like, come to my spot. You know, y'all can stay out there. Y'all don't have to come in because his spot is real gated.
Yes.
So he wasn't worried about like getting got or anything. Then they was keep forcing him to drink.
Taking one more shot
on the way there. Like, let's take one more shot. Oh my God, you gonna let us finish this by yourself? Like, people forcing you to drink. That's like
that's a red flag. Like, it's 5 a.m.
Yeah.
We've been drinking all night, and I have to take this last shot with you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, bro. That would. Well, I mean, you lit, so you can't really say.
Yeah. So the next thing happened. He just waking up. Like they got him. They took all his stuff, $60,000 worth of jewelry.
And he had racks in his pocket too.
Yeah, and they took the money that was in his pocket. But those girls are it sound like they professionals.
Yeah, they done.
And like when men got to, it's more of like a joke. People don't take it serious. Like
people laugh at it.
Like, yeah, like Cardi B said, you know, she used to drug niggas and rob them basically. That's like a joke. Like people don't really care. But if a guy said, "Oh, I used to rape," or
they would have been canceled.
Yeah, he would have been. He would have been out of there. So it's like they don't take men being taken disadvantage of seriously, and I don't know how like that perception would change because men are seen like more dominant.
Mm-hmm.
So how would you think that? For that like the perception of it to change, where people are taking it more seriously, just like in the case of being like
essayed.
Yeah, essayed too.
Yeah, cause
and that's why like most men don't come out.
Yeah, cause it's like
talk about it. Yeah.
Imagine somebody 250, 6'4", talking about they got essayed by a dom. I'm like, bro, you're big ass, you liked it.
You see?
Like, but that's what people would say. Yeah. That's what people would say. And sad enough, it's just one of those things that men gotta take to the chin in a sense of, because we live in a double standard world, right? And that's just one of the things that we gotta take to the chin, bro. Like, yeah, there might be a couple people here and there, oh, that's wrong, woody woo, but as a whole, it's like, you straight, you'll get over it.
Yeah, because if a big dom, it's like 215. Get essayed by like a nigga like 150, they'll still take it serious, bro. They'll still take it serious. So it's like
it's not about the size, it's just the gender, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, though. Like that's crazy. Like I don't see like how that perception will change though. You think if more men come out, it'll be different? I think because even niggas be laughing at niggas though. Yeah, it's not just the ladies.
Niggas the first ones to laugh. What do you mean?
Yeah, they be quick to be like, "Yo, you what? I'll be happy."
Yeah, bro. Cause even like those stories that used to come out where a teenage boy get essayed by a teacher. There be people in the comments, and you snitched. You living the dream right now.
Yeah.
Like. It's like, yeah.
My teachers wasn't like that when I was growing up.
Well, yeah, like people praying to get essayed, and it's just the society we live in because certain things is hard to be taken serious because you're quote unquote the dominant one. So it's like you enjoyed it, you know what I mean? And it's so crazy to say because it's like you were aroused. So how did you not like it? Yeah, that's like telling a woman you were aroused, like you were moist. How did you not like it? Like no, bro, like. And I see that in the case a lot, but even society has warped the minds of little kids. Like, dang, I wish my teacher did that to me. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, it's a bragging thing. Like facts. When a boy get affected, they really get caught because they're bragging.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? And it's crazy. It's the double standard we live in. I don't know how we can combat that or get around it, but
facts. We gotta change that, man. Comment down below how we'll be able to change that, man, because it's crazy. And they probably keep doing it too because there was no consequence to it.
Yeah, I think one teacher, she just lost her pension.
Yeah.
No jail time.
I'm saying even the doms at the Atlanta club, they probably still do it.
Yeah, they probably even got a lot of guys.
Remorse. There's no remorse or no consequence to it. But yeah, we're going to jump in another segment. of our podcast.
Come on, you gotta introduce it if it's a new segment.
Yeah, I'm gonna explain it. A new segment, you feel me? We just came out with. Basically, it's all right. Y'all gotta judge this, or you gotta judge this. Is it a Vienna? What's the name again? Vienna or not? All right.
Vienna or not, man.
All right, Vienna or not. And all right, so this Dom, I got this on Google. Yeah. So this Dom, this Dom text dude. All right, I wish you would stop trying to sell me dreams like I need them. If you just wanted to, you know what? That could have been it. You don't gotta lie about coming or dates making me wait. It's dumb and childish. And Brody responded, "It's Sunday, ma. Hold it down."
That response so player though. That's a player response though, bro.
Like,
That's a
is
player.
he a Vienna or not? And like based on the conversation, like how you like based on the conversation, like is that too much?
I wanna say he's a Vienna. I want to.
Mm-hmm.
I want to. But the way it seemed like she's getting emotional because he's treating her good.
Yeah.
Right? If like just because I don't want to cuff you, that don't mean I don't enjoy your company.
Yeah.
Right.
And this was like 11 a.m. on Sunday.
Oh yeah, bro. It's Sunday. Go to church first before you start snapping on me like that, bro.
Fact. Like what you were thinking about?
Go pray
bro?
first. Did you even pray this morning?
Yeah. What you were thinking about?
You came to
What's
the
up with
wrong
you?
man this morning. You're supposed to go to God first before you
Facts,
come to me.
man. Like relax, man.
It's Sunday. Hold it down. Dad
Sunday
response.
Funday, man.
Ain't no way, bro, cared about her like that.
Sunday Funday.
Bro, ain't care about her though.
Sunday Funday, man.
No, bro, truly do not care about that girl. Bro. He just didn't like her. He just like her presence. Because if that was the Dom that bro really cared about, he like, come on, baby. No,
Yeah.
He didn't try to
what
fix
you
it.
talking about? Yeah.
Bro said it's Sunday. Hold it down.
So we gonna stab. Your next stab.
You calling it Vienna? In the comments, y'all say that's Vienna, and what Vienna means is pretty much like a no good man, like a dog, like a FN,
like a dog,
like a player. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what Vienna means.
Yeah, that's what Vienna means.
But
go ahead and comment down below. I want to hear y'all.
It's not Vienna.
I want to hear y'all reaction. Then we could talk about it on the next pod or something.
Yeah, drop the comments below. Let us know.
Yeah, is this a Vienna stamp of approval?
Player though, that's tough.
Or
I can't call him Viet for that. That was 2 player.
or what, man?
That was 2 player.
But yeah, man. So, anyways, man, we appreciate y'all. We thank y'all. Did you have anything else?
No, that was it.
Yeah, man. All right. Been a fun podcast episode. We appreciate y'all for watching the Instagram Reels, TikTok Reels,
Shout out to
YouTube video.
everybody that, interact and engage with all of our social media platforms, maybe YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. And shout out to the people that have sent us our own podcast and go in-depth conversation. Like, we love that, because that show that y'all really, locking in, watching it, engaging. We definitely appreciate it. I don't want to say it motivates us, but it's definitely more fuel to the flame for us to keep on pushing and keep doing this.
Facts, we appreciate it. And my bad, y'all. Sometimes people will come up to me and say the podcast, something I said on the podcast, or bring in a line. I'll be like, what you talking about? Where you got that from? Like, you said it on the podcast, you feel me? After the podcast, I'll be
this man's so sick he did it to me today.
I'll be shutting down. I'll be like,
I said something on the podcast of last week.
Like,
where you get that from? What video that was?
Yeah, I be, you feel me?
Was you even there?
That's how them dimes be, bro. They be shutting things down, be delusional, they forget about it. So yeah, man. Yeah, just remind me, we'll talk about it, man. We appreciate y'all as always, man. No faking.
No.
We out.